You got to practice through this, and he did.
Yeah, it changes his mentality. We all get those kind of rookie moments, right? And he gets those.
And a completion to Adonai Mitchell. Get opportunity. Smith hits him.
Yeah, it's kind of an underneath route. They clear the tight end. It's get the ball out of the hand quickly. He does take a shot on that. Some type of feel between him, Mitchell, and the other receivers.
First down for the Jets. Smith dials it up. Along the
sail route on the inside. Beautiful protection. The offensive line's been great. And really, just to catch the ball and understand where your feet are. We see so many receivers that kind of get lost in the shuffle. He's right there. He pulls it in tight. But, man, he's been so efficient. They're excited about him being a first-round pick out of Indiana.
Line of scrimmage now, the 35. Smith has it knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're matched up right there on the left of your screen. Ball comes down. Again, if you're a lineman, knock it down, right? You don't want to catch it. There it is.
It is a loss on the play of 2 yards. Smith on 3rd and 9. Fires. It's complete.
Second season. You're talking about just a basic out route. Clear the defenders on the outside. They're playing man-to-man.
Operate from the gun. They'll go empty here. Spread it with 5. Handle the rush. Smith darts one underneath. Caught by Allen. Tries to physically, mentally look really sharp last week against the Bucs. 3rd and 6. Smith out of the pocket, throws on the move, and hits his man. Sliding.
It's a great job. Obviously, he's looking right the whole time. He gets some exterior pressure, but he's accurate enough and smart enough to put the ball where it needs.
A 15. Allen stays in there. 10th play of the drive for New York. Fake it. Smith will throw against the grain. Wide open. Catch made. Accelerating. Woods in.
Sadiq is not playing. Jelani Woods does a nice job of sell and run. Everybody's going the action. You do have some players out there in his face, but he understands he's got to.
And the receiving yards, yes, absolutely.
You saw that with Kenneth Gainwell last year. Again, it's Warren this time going nowhere. And that was Harrison Phillips, the big defensive tackle out of Stanford, who makes the play.
We talked about this was one of the keys prior to the game is getting this running game going. Sav 7.
Their first down on this one after a 3 and out. It's Howard. In pressured, and he's gotten there and down. And that's David Bailey, who was brought in as the 2nd overall pick here. Got around Broderick Jones, it looks like. McNamara back again to punt, his 2nd of the game. Reaching back and retreating inside the 20-yard line. It's a high hanger. He gets it. He has some space. Looking to get a block. Turns the corners. Dragged down. Ball comes on. It looks like the Jets may have gotten it. It was stripped. Flags fly there.
It was
Malik McClain and DK Metcalf are in there. 2 big guys to go along with the other guys. They have a tight end. It's Howard. And he throws that right into traffic there. And it's Andre Sisco who makes the interception. And that is a return that will take the Steelers away from getting any points and set up the Jets. And Andre Sisco, a 3rd-round pick of Jacksonville, he signed with the Jets this year. 1 year, $8.5 million. Makes a big play. And the Jets have only run 5 plays here in the 2nd quarter. Charlie's pretty much been Steelers, but they made the big interception by Andre Sisco. 3rd and 5, a big one now for Howard. Puts that one intended for Roman Wilson. Flags fly, and that is intercepted by Samuel Womack of the Jets. Yeah. 4th and 5. Jets did this earlier, and they just waited to see if the Steelers would jump offside, and that is an incomplete pass to Levi Wentz. It was too high. With Drew Aller in the shotgun. Pressure again from the outside, and it's going to be too much. Chase Wilson got there, but the pressure and the edge really forced that play and forced Allen. Wilson gets credit for it, but there was a lot of pressure coming from the outside.
A lot of pressure, just could not identify. A lot of miscommunication out there. You have offensive linemen running, looking right. The pressure's coming to the left. So, again, they have to get on the right page, knowing they were in potential.
Pressure from the backside, and once again it's going to be a sack by the Jets. Jack Driscoll was the offensive lineman who was beaten on that play. And that's Nate Lynn, number 92, came in there, and you'll see it right here.
You can see him just trying to fill it out. That edge will cut short. And anytime you do that, it's very tough to get your feet back around and gain leverage. All you can do is hold.
Aller hit him down the field, and they need something like that to spark this offense here in the fourth quarter. Pass in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Joaquin Davis, and that will result in a fourth down and a punt situation.
Yeah, this is one here. Nice job by Lou Nichols on the pass protection. That's one that Jaquan Davis has to have.
He was 7 for 7 on that drive. There's a little screen, and that's a good play right there. That's going to go for a lot of yardage there. Trying to get into the end zone is denied there by the Steelers, and instead it's going to be a big gainer. And it looks like it's Junior Bergen.
That is
44 yards, Junior Bergen.
And that is one right there with Steelers brought pressure, hitting the receiver screen. Great play call by the Jets, catching the Steelers off balance. And
a 39-yard effort. Cade York was on before halftime, missed one from 59 yards. These two guys battling it out for the Jets to be the place kicker. And this one is right down the middle by Sanders on several occasions here. And let's make it tough on the Steelers offensive line. Here's Aller again under pressure, and again he goes down. Once again, that's Nate Lynn. That's his second one of the night. He's been a force on that defensive line and edge rushing position.
This is one here where the offensive line has to do a better job.
Looks beautiful so far in this preseason, no doubt about it. Steelers trying to get some traction here on this surface. That's a pass, and it's incomplete. Brown once again defensively. Aller throwing good coverage once again. And that was, again, Kenny James, who was the intended receiver, and not much available there, and they're going to have to punt once again.
Tough one. They're not able to get separate.
It doesn't happen very often in this stadium for sure. Cam Johnston once again. Junior Bergen is back there to get it. Up the middle he goes, and this is what he did so well in FCF football. 8 return touchdowns, which is why the Jets this week just brought him in very last minute. 54 yards on that kick, but straight up the middle for 30 yards goes Junior Bergen.
He was patient, setting it up, foot in the ground, accelerates. Splits defenders. If you're trying to make a play, you want to do so on special teams.
So we'll get a look at that for the very first time. Cook looking deep, has his man there. It's Quincy Skinner, and they ruled that a touchdown. Looked like he might have been short, but Skinner in one-on-one coverage, and Cook put it right on the money. You didn't expect that with 2 minutes left. Looked like they were just going to run this thing out. And you see Jamison in coverage. He was grabbing him too, but they're going to give him the touchdown because he was not down after he hit the ground.
Not at all. A little push off there. He was able to get away from it. Goes down on the ground.
19 seconds left. Aller, this time over the middle, in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Jaheim Bell. It was right there again, but thought he might get it on the rebound, but he didn't.
That's one right there. You see Drudy. Not much more he can do at that point. He realizes, throttles his receiver down because he realized there was going to be a collision.
So far in this drive, Aller 5 for 6, 42 yards. Zings it over the middle, in and out of the hands. It was a little bit maybe behind his intended receiver, Lance Mason, but it goes as an incomplete pass.
I was one dude trying to take your shot down the middle. Nice placement. Just not able as a Jets defender.
All right, final play of the game here. Pressure stepping up as Aller trying to get away from it. He does. He fires into the end zone, but overthrows everyone. Just a good job to get out of the pressure there. It looked like a potential sack, and that fittingly is how this game is going to end. It just not go the Steelers' way tonight.